I have 3 working breed dogs, and they're all unemployed. I am here to debunk the myth that just because you have working breed dogs doesn't mean they need to live on a farm. There are other ways to enrich and mentally stimulate them. These are all rescue Great Pyrenees that came from situations that were not farms, and in fact, they would fail at doing that. And that is why they were in rescue, and that is why they are with me. Because I'm constantly getting people telling me that I shouldn't have these dogs because I don't live on a farm. So I want to talk to you about how I enrich them. A lot of times people overthink it, and it doesn't need to be that hard. And I mean enrichment that doesn't just involve a lick mat. Because if you want to stimulate a working breed dog, you're going to need to do more than that. My number one piece of advice is cater to the breed's needs. Yes, they're all working dogs, but each breed has a specific set of needs. So for example, Great Pyrenees like to protect. They like to roam around their property, so simply letting them walk the fence line is super enriching and engaging to them. And you don't have to live on 5 acres. You can have a half an acre, a quarter acre. They want to patrol that fence line and see what's out there. They go out there, they bark, they scare away whatever danger they see, and then trust me, when they're ready, they're going to come back into your AC. Because they're not full-time working dogs, they know they want to come back in and they want to sleep on the couch. Great Pyrenees also like to dig. Do I love giant holes in my yard that I step and break my ankle in? No, but I let them dig in certain places in our yard. They have their designated holes that they're allowed to go to town on. This is weirdly enriching and stimulating for them, which I don't understand. Pyrenees and a lot of working dogs like to watch and see what's going on and assess the surroundings, and that's what I let them do. Letting them sit in the front yard, look over their property and their territory. Like I said, it doesn't need to be a farm. It doesn't have to be 20 acres. They like to protect, even if it's the smallest area. And this is with any working breed dog. I let them sniff. I know sometimes it can be annoying that they want to sniff the same spot for 20 minutes, but this is really engaging for them, and they are getting their mind tired out by doing this. If you don't have a long leash line, please get one. I have a 30-foot one, and my dogs and I go on trail walks. Of course, this is my property, so they can be off leash, but you can do this with a long lead if you're out at a park or a trail. And I let them roam. I just let them sniff where they want to sniff, walk where they want to walk. Of course, Penny is the one that needs to be on the line because they like to roam. They like to look around and see what's going on. So this is really helpful for them. And honestly, all these tips can apply to pretty much any kind of working dog, or any dog in general will like to do this stuff. Now, please don't go out and buy a working breed dog if you live in an apartment. I'm not promoting that. I'm promoting adopting working breed dogs and not being scared to do so because society tells you that because you don't live out on 20 acres. You can't do it because you can.